Hey there, welcome back. Now that we've registered for a Luxonis Hub account, configured our first device, and installed the Luxonis Hub agent, we are ready to install our first application, where we can start to experience the power of Luxonis technology for the first time. From the dashboard, we'll click into the Devices section where our device will be listed. In the last video, we set up a Raspberry Pi 5, which is listed at the top here. Luxonis Hub was developed to enable users to remotely manage multiple cameras from the cloud. Being able to access your cameras, push out updates, and control them remotely from a browser makes it much easier to set up cameras and scale deployments. So let's click into my Raspberry Pi 5 host device and install our first application. When we click into our device, we are greeted with an overview of the status of the device, including the memory and disk usage, which cameras are connected, and other details like the network address. If this is your first app, your app list will be blank. To install an app, click into the Apps section and then click Install App. In addition to installing apps that Luxonis has built, you can also build your own and develop them right in the platform using the integrated development environment. We'll get into that at a later time. For now, let's click on Run because we just want to install a test app. From here, you can see your team's apps as well as the Luxonis apps that we've developed to help get you started. For now, we'll install the Depth and Detection Live View because it's a cool way to demonstrate how Oak cameras work. It's a simple application that can identify and label various objects. And you'll see in a minute that I've got my Oak pointed towards a bar cart in my office, and it's able to identify bottles, potted plants, vases, and other objects. It's pretty cool. We'll select that app, the version, and then which camera we'd like to install it on. You can, of course, install it on multiple cameras if you have them. For now, let's install this app on my Oak D Pro, and that's it. Luxonis Hub does the rest. From the app view, you'll see the Depth and Detection Live View app is now listed, and it's already started, so the status displays as running. When we click into the app, we see an overview including the name, version, and other details about the app. We can also access the logs, a live view, and the configuration. Speaking of live view, let's check it out. Like I mentioned, I pointed my Oak at a bar cart so you can see the app identify various objects. This is a cool way to see how Luxonis technology works. So when you get this set up, I encourage you to show the camera all sorts of objects and watch it accurately identify them. It can even identify my hand as a person. This particular application also has a depth map. So if you're using an Oak with stereo cameras, you can switch to that view and see what the depth map looks like. It's pretty cool. But this is just the beginning. As you get started with Luxonis Hub, I'd encourage you to try out all the apps that Luxonis has built to get an idea of what's possible. So that's how you install your first app. The next step is starting to develop and build your own apps, and I'll save that for a later video. I can't wait to see what you'll develop as you get started. For now, I appreciate you sticking with me, and I'll see you in the next one.